On this video, I'm gonna teach you about displays on the van, starting from your right to left. This display panel is only for the solar panel. There's nothing to touch there. There's nothing to follow there. The one on top here, this one, nothing to do right here as well. So you don't need to worry about that. Your main display or control that you're gonna use is this one that says one place. If you see, you have one switch or one button that turn on the water pump, and you can see here that the water pump right now is off. As soon as you press that switch, the water pump is gonna turn on. I recommend, please, that if you're not using the water pump, you should keep it off at all time. If you are in a campground that you have city water or you have a water connection, you don't need to use the water pump. The water pump is only when you are taking water from the freshwater tank inside the van and you don't have any water connection at all. So the other button, it says tank level. You press that and it's gonna show that you have the level of the freshwater tank, the level of the propane tank, and the level of the gray and black waste tank. F for full, E for empty. So if you continue, the next button, it says battery level. So you press that and it's gonna show you the chassis battery, which is the battery for the engine of the RV, and the other one is the house battery that shows 13.5. That number should never be below 12. If it goes below 12, some permanent damage can occur to the house battery. These three buttons are related to the generator. To start the generator, what you're gonna do is you're gonna press the start button, hold it until the generator start running. The meter is the way I measure how much use you put into the generator. And the stop button is once you're running the generator, you can press stop and it's gonna stop. Okay, this other switch here is like a safety valve for the propane tank. If you're gonna use anything on the RV that has propane, like the stove or maybe the fridge, you need to have that propane on. If you're gonna use the water heater, that propane switch needs to be on. Right here next to that one is another switch. It's very important. I don't use it much. It's for the water heater or the furnace. If you want to use it, very simple. You press the center button to light it up. The first icon is to control the temperature inside the van. Remember, this is for cold temperatures. So if you want to set it up, you press again, and right now it's off, and you can select what temperature you want to set up the van for. So if you want it off, you press off and then enter. Let's say you want the water heater to be on, you select the second icon, you press that second icon. Right now it's off, and you can use eco, hot, or boost. I would recommend to use hot. This always needs to be used with the water pump on. Okay, to turn it off, you press again and you scroll to the left, select off, and press enter. Now this controller or the furnace can work on electricity and propane. Right now, if I want to choose propane, I press it, and right now it says gas or propane. So it's working on propane. To go back, I press the back button to go to the main display. If any questions, you can always reach me to my phone.